Here she is, looking beautiful. Not perfect, but beautiful. Okay, so as I go and show you all the plants, I'm going to point out what I know that I need to perfect. First things first. So with these beds, everything that I made them from, they're beds that I already had, but just they were 8-inch metal beds. So I just kind of like stacked them on top of each other to make them bigger or taller, I should say. Okay, so I need to do that. Oh my god, there's a wasp. Oh my god. Okay, so I need to do that. I mean, nothing's spilling out necessarily. It just looks ugly, and I need to do something. I need to like screw these in together too. Like I said, nothing spills out. It just looks ugly, and I have this little gap right here. I definitely need to fix that because it looks like there is some spillage from there. Okay, let's go over what I had to relocate. These are my Brussels sprouts. I was really shocked that these didn't um, die on me. But so some have been harvested by me and the rat that I had to get rid of. But there's still some coming. There's some that are open. I've heard that this isn't supposed to happen because it is like a deficiency or something. I don't know, I might be wrong, but they say that you can just pull off these leaves and eat the little one inside, and it's still good. Have these right here. I was gonna take these down because I thought they were done because I've been growing them since like June of last year. But when I was about to chop it off yesterday, I seen all of these coming in, so I kind of want to leave it and let it give me everything it wants to give me. I relocated this cabbage. It's doing well. The white powder that you see, it's insect powder. So kale, I was really shocked with the kale because I have relocated it before and it didn't do too great. But here it is. I have one right here. This one I've had for forever and it just keeps giving. So I'm gonna keep taking until it doesn't want to give no more. Spinach. I didn't even know it was spinach because okay, so one time I left my seed container outside. It rained. All my seeds got wet. So in my old beds, what I did is I just spread them out everywhere. And I was like, we'll see what happens. We'll see what it is when they get here. And I am pretty sure this is probably one of them, but I don't think so. This is sunflower. I have no clue where this came from. I don't know. But okay, so yeah, I separated them and I made me a little row, got those going. um, the celery, what's so funny is on a square foot, you're so only supposed to, I can't remember how many, so let me not even go there. So what I did was I grabbed a few and on a square foot, I just like spread it out all the seeds. And whenever I was relocating and I took this out of the ground, I saw that it was a bunch of them. So I separated them. It's a weed. I separated them and I planted them. I wasn't too sure if they were gonna make it or not, but here they are. This one was struggling, as you can tell. It has like these little dead leaves attached that I should probably remove. And but it's coming back. Happy about that. And then my garlics, I showed you all last time I had them like around my whole border, but I planted them too deep and got root rot on them and I had to take them out. These that I left over, they still have their roots. I should probably pack those in. Huh? I was just able to put it because I was pulling them out the other day. Okay, so I didn't even know. Poor thing. Okay, so the ones that did have their roots or they were like kind of holding onto the ground, I'm just leaving them alone and hopefully they give me something. I did show them to you all last time. If you want to go back to my first video. Okay, what else did I transplant? Oh, carrots. So I had a lot of carrots, but they were already ready to harvest. So right now I just have one. So normally they say that carrots don't like to be transplanted because they don't like their root messed with because that's where the carrot comes from, right? I think. So I just harvested them and I gave them to my dogs and I ended up just wanting to see. And here it is. Looking good, huh? But it's just one. I need to actually sow some more before it's too late. Okay, now let's go over what I started indoors and brought outside and planted this week. Start over here. I have a sugar baby, broccoli. I don't know why it's over here by itself. Sugar baby watermelon. I have three in a row. That one, this one, and this one. And then this is a tender sweet watermelon and a yellow petite watermelon. I grew all of those inside. I started them from seed. Um, Also, with this is another sunflower. What the hell? Okay, anyway, so I got another broccoli. Oh, this one looks a little like, oh, you know what? This one was dying, and I was like, let me just see if it'll grow. Apparently, it is. So, broccoli. I'm lying. That's cabbage. This is broccoli. Broccoli, and broccoli. I started it from inside. Um, what else? And then so broccoli, and I have a row of cabbage. I just sowed some, well, not just, some dill to companion plant for my cabbage. They're already coming out some right there. And then I also did some basil. I did those indoors. I'm gonna put that right there. And I have a jalapeno. I'm gonna transplant the serrano. I actually couldn't find like a single packet of seeds, and the pack that I did get, it didn't have it included. So I went to Home Depot and they had one. So I got that. I'm gonna harvest the seeds from that. Yogi! Harvest the seeds from that. So I started these zucchinis indoors. Planted those right here, three in the row, one per square foot. And then I have a black diamond watermelon right here. And then I have a what is this? A Georgia rattlesnake watermelon and another black diamond watermelon right there. I also added a nasturtiums. That's a nasturtium I grew inside. Marigold, borage, and more marigolds over here to companion plant, and so they can make my beds look pretty. Um, these are some my grow bags. Oh, I added my grow bags already, guys. Look it. I also added this big old trellis. I'm so excited. I used it last year. I'll add a picture on here and how it looked, and it was just so beautiful, and I'm so excited. Okay, so I got some Rosso Sicilian. Oh, Rosso Sicilian tomatoes right here. I have a bunch, so I'll either give them away or do like an experiment. 'Cause your girl loves experiments. I got these from Home Depot. It's rosemary and sage because mine didn't come with that. I got these strawberries. This is a large cherry. It has three in here. I'm gonna separate them and put them all in separate grow bags. Over here, I have some of my onions. I can't remember what they are. I have them written on my. Oh, you know what? I'm going to show you all how I made my plans. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so I got onions, and this is. Let me just get my book. Oh, wait, no. San Marzano. And so, from the videos that I've seen, they say you can actually plant a tomato and a pepper together. So I'm gonna do that experiment with these. I have a bunch of San Marzanos. So those and my Rosa Sicilians are gonna be my experiment plants. Right here I have what is this? What is this? Valencia. Valencia tomatoes. I have three. These are 30-gallon grow bags, and all you need for tomatoes is 10. So I was like, let me see if I can grow three out of it. I'll probably go crazy, but it's okay. You live and you learn. And then these are more Valencias, and I'm gonna do those with the sweet red cherry pepper. I have some onions that I grew. Um, these are from, when did I sow these? Oh, January 27. These, the other ones that are a little further along, were actually bulbs I got from Home Depot, because I have bought like 20 packs of onions and didn't have any succeed until these right here. I did have other ones. I already tossed them because I they came a long way and I forgot that I brought them out here and they dried and died. Okay. Anyways, I think I went over my zucchini over here, right? Yes. Okay. Over here, what I transplanted was cilantro. Didn't stand a chance. That one's still green, but it's doing nothing for me. And it was already flowering, so it really didn't matter. I shouldn't have had even transplanted them, but it's okay. I'm gonna take them out, plant something else here. I'm planning to make this my herb bed, to keep everything out of here. And then I'm gonna put some melons along the border. These are yeah, melons, just regular melons, not watermelons. And right here I have beans. I have bush beans right here. My asparagus right there. I have another asparagus coming. It's over there on the table. I don't know if you can see it with my annoying dog that keeps whining. He wants me to go lay down. That's what he wants. Can you believe that? Anyways, so, and then those are cucumbers, I believe. I think they're cucumbers or squash. One of those. Okay, and then that's bok choy. I don't know what all of these are. I want to say that I sowed some seeds already right here for all my herbs, but I cannot remember. And I know I recorded it, so I'm gonna have to go back through my videos and check that out. Um, let's see. Okay, over here I have my corn. When I recorded the last time, they were so tiny, and now they're like coming out. I poured like grass over them, so some of them are still under there. I started these inside. And then in between the rows and like on opposite sides, I did peas. So those are peas coming out of the ground. You can see them. And then I have my pumpkins over here. And same on this side, but on this side I did lima beans and my pumpkins. And then I have my strawberries over here. These right here, I killed their moms, and these were all runners from last year. And look how many strawberries it's giving me. I'm so proud because I could not for the life of me keep them alive. But here we are. You live and you learn and grow. You live and you learn and grow. Don't ever give up, okay? Because I just come in with the mindset that you're here to learn and it'll be all right. But the first time around, I had my entire garden from right here to over there. But we want to put a fire pit right here. So my husband asked me if I come back. So for this bed, I mean, there's nothing really like wrong with it. It's just it looks ugly with this. So I need to also just like kind of screw all of that in. I need to saw this off. The same with these. I need to just saw those off. And what else? What else? So I had stapled my insect netting along the border, but then I realized I couldn't reach that corner from here, so I had to. I still have to think about something else. I want to see it from the outside since I'm going out there anyway. I have to put this right here for now because my dog's until I. No! Oh, I'm sorry, boy. No, quick, get back in there now. Because y'all are mean to each other. I'm sorry, boy. Hi, Rico. Oh, my dogs. They're annoying. It's pretty, right? I think I did a pretty good job. Oh, speaking of, okay. So there's a big old gap right there with my bed open. So I need to somehow fix that. And then, so I use that. It's holding it up good, but I haven't done it to the other side. So I need to add that, and I need to add my doors. But everything's good. And I'm so, so proud. I'm going to show you a little snippet of how it looks from my cameras. It's so pretty. Okay, this is the view from this side. Okay, so I need to fix this little fence thing. I did have it right, but I had to plant my pumpkins and I didn't want to step on my corns because I knew I had planted new corn seeds and the lima beans. So I didn't want to step on anything. So I had to remove it and didn't put it back right because I'm lazy. I did these little cages so I can put insect netting because our freaking boars murdered all of my pumpkins last time. I only got one huge Cinderella pumpkin. I was proud of it, but I was sad that that was the only one I got, and I got a lot of Jack B. Littles. I I have a sprinkler, well, not really sprinkler, but I water my lawn. I have it on the timer as well, and it waters it every morning. And I made sure that it can get all of this over here because I have yet to put my irrigation down over here. And I did the giant sunflowers all right here, all right there, all right there, and all right here. So I'm excited. I love sunflowers. They're my favorite. And then I think that's all I've done over here so far. I am gonna make some little beds right here for my husband. He asked me to plant some flowers for him, so I'm gonna do those. Um, let's see what else. Oh, the other bed. Excuse me, how'd you get in here? All my wonky little barriers, but I also need to fix these because I have them on my corn and they're just like holding on by the grace of God. So I gotta, hey, get out of here now. No, sir. Stop it. Look, my barrier, I guess he got through it. Okay, so these garlics are doing well. So these, I accidentally threw mulch over them and they were like buried under them, but they're still good. And I took them out and they're already starting to get green again. So we're gonna hope for the best. I don't like to give up. I'm not a quitter. But oh yeah, this is what I came on this side for. Pull this way. Go. Go over there. Y'all don't even like each other. Okay. These are all bulbs that I got from Home Depot, and these are all peppers that I grew myself from seed inside. I got all Cali red bell peppers right here, and these are the green ones, and then I have cucumbers right here. Um, two basils I'm gonna plant right here, and then I have I did a video of whenever I planted. Oh my gosh, look it! Look it, look it. So cool. This is my first garlic that looks like that. Well, this is my first time growing garlic, so I'm so excited. Oh shoot. Okay, anyway. So what did I put over here? Tomatillos. I put tomatillo right here, tomatillo right there. I did a video on this if you all want to go back and look at it. So yeah, it was the video before this, and I also did a short if you don't want to watch the whole. I think it's like 18 minutes. Okay, so two yellow pears, but basically what I'm doing is one is whenever I grew it in this when I sowed it in December, and the other one January or February. But it was about a month and a half um apart. Okay, so that's that. Those garlics look super healthy. I didn't miss those. These I accidentally dug them under mulch. Okay, so tomatillos, yellow pear, black crims, um, choco cherry, and then another choco cherry. And like I said, I heard that you can do a pepper near it. And I know peppers you can plant two per square foot. And I've done that before and was successful, so I believe it. So I don't even know what this is. Oh my god, my labels. I have my labels in there and I have them written down on what it is. So we're also going to do that. But this is a cherry red. Oh, you know what? These are all cherry red. Okay, yeah. Cherry red peppers. Forgot. Anyways. Anyways, and then those are I started all of those inside. I didn't transplant anything over here from the last bed other than the garlic and This carrot, another single carrot. Let's see what this one's looking like. Yeah, look at, see, don't let nobody not let you transplant. Just try it. This is why I love gardening. It's just like a we'll see what happens type of thing. So yeah. Anyways, okay, so I sowed some seeds in here for iceberg lettuce, red romaine, um, bib lettuce, and butter crunch. I put it right here. It's my most shadiest spot. I did that with my tomatoes because our summer is like it gets all the way to like Fahrenheit. So yeah, I gotta. These I actually started these onions myself, and I'm so stinking proud. So proud. So proud. I actually did transplant these from the other bed. So be proud of me because you don't understand how many seeds, hundreds of seeds that I probably went through, and these are the ones that made it and the ones that I showed you earlier. Okay, and need to like let can we see these? What is this? Oh, I did nasturtiums, borage, and marigolds along the borders as well. I chaos plant. I do square foot, kind of, really. I think I do like 6 inches. Okay, these bulbs are from Home Depot. I transplanted this Cherokee purple. Again, 30 a 30-gallon grow bag, so I'm gonna put one on each side. And I probably will do like marigolds. Oh, there's already one right here. Okay, so this was my other this is my other I'm doing. This is a transplant that I started in um December, and these are the ones from February. But the reason these are so small compared to the other ones is one, I buried them a little deeper, and two, these I left these in the the 1 inch cells, the little tiny ones. Yeah, I left them in there on purpose because I had a lot and I wanted to see like if I were to leave them in there and then put them in here, which stunted, right? To see what would happen. So I put two plugs in from these are the ones from February, January, February, and then December. So I'm gonna see what happens with that. I haven't put anything in here. I'm going to plant that today, and this is a yellow pear. Want to do an experiment from the ones in the raised bed to grow back, see what does better, so I can know what to do next year. This is a green zebra. It's just one, so um, I will probably put two peppers in here with this one. Right now it has, I think, like, I don't even know, carrots, all kinds of stuff. This must have been a part of the dirt from the seeds that got wet, and I just threw and wanted to see what happens because there's a whole bunch of random crap in there. So maybe I'll just leave that zebra by itself and see what happens with the other little seedlings. Right here, I got a beef steak, and I sowed this. See, I know I have a lot of Bonnie, but whenever I first started gardening, I got everything already as transplants from Home Depot's nursery, and I just kept the cups and I reuse them. Sweet banana pepper, these bulbs that I purchased, these garlics, I grew them myself. I have no clue what this is, but it looks like a mint to me. Okay, let's get started with the planting. Ooh, I'm so excited. This is like the funnest part. Let's do it.